All right, it's time for Digital Donut. So those of you that are new, so Digital Donut is a way that we can talk digital inspiration, creativity, great things that are happening out in the digital space. We do it in a Pecha Kucha style, 20 slides at 20 seconds each, so it's 6 minutes and 40 seconds total. All right, you guys ready for Donut? Yeah! All right, first one up, coffeetivity. So there's been a study that says the sounds of a coffee shop help with creativity and concentration. So there's a site that actually you can go to and it'll play these sounds and will help you focus and concentrate. Pointer. So this is a fun site that you can go to and it'll load photos of your pointer wherever you have it on the screen. I think the photos actually are more fun than the thing itself, but it's actually really cool. So you can see these different photos depending on where your pointer is pointing. I don't know where to get these photos from actually. It's kind of scary. So Snap by Groupon is a lot like Savings Catcher, but it works on all retailers, not just Walmart.com. So there are some special bonuses that you get by using Snap at certain retailers and certain products, but Snap is another alternative to get those savings after you purchase. Seahorse. Seahorse would be a great app for whenever we're doing store walks, and what it allows you to do is a group of people can take photos and they all end up in the same place and they can be shared within the team and comments can be added, and there's even the opportunity, or you can kind of see where it'll show how many photos have been taken at different places, so it's a great way to aggregate those photos. You're getting old, so you put in your birthday, it tells you a bunch of great statistics and information about when you were born and how long you've lived. So I'm 40 something anyway, and so mine's a little long. Some of you, if you put in your birthday, it actually might break the site, but you know you can always give it a try anyway. But it tells you all kinds of little great information about your age and what's happened since. Drinkify. You always want to know what you should drink when you're listening to music, right? So you can actually go to this site. You can enter any band or singer or artist, and you put that in. And then it'll actually tell you what you should drink. So here's one with Sinatra. What should you drink? A bottle of Cabernet while you're listening to Sinatra. Burrito box. So a couple donuts ago we did the pizza vending machine. Well, now there's a burrito vending machine. It's a lot like Chipotle, but it's a vending box. So they're in early stages. They want franchisees to go ahead and start putting these. I think it'd be great in colleges and maybe in our break room. Mother spoon. So this is a cool invention, well designed. You put the spoon inside whatever recipe you're making, and it actually tells you what's in it. So the ingredients, so you can recreate the recipe. Projection mapping. Every once in a while, projection mapping comes up in brainstorms. You know, that's the big 3D imagery on the side of buildings. Well, Adidas did one during the World Cup in, I think it was Barcelona, of a soccer player, and they put the camera on the back of a truck and they drove it through the city. So, really cool way to kind of get the athlete and the product out in the space. Makeup Genius by L'Oreal. So this is a virtual or augmented reality application. There are different looks that are provided by different makeup artists, and it allows you to use the camera and put that makeup on your face, so you can kind of try it out. I heard there's some like creepy photos that have been taken with this application. So, not that I know anything about that. The brain. So mind mapping. This is a great application for the ability to take ideas or take projects or whatever you're working on and associate it with other components and bring that content together and kind of see how it all relates. And it all does it pretty much automatically. You can add notes, you can add attachments. It's really a good way to kind of compile and see that relationship between ideas and project deliverables. Fox Portugal, The Walking Dead is popular there, but they did a really cool event where you could actually, when you donated blood, depending on the amount of blood you donated, you'd earn Walking Dead swag. So when you would go, but think about the creativity of the tie-in, right? There's a lot of blood. Crowd comfort. I think we all need this here. This is an application you get on your phone. It goes to a back end. You say, what is the temperature in the room? And so you're crowdsourcing what it should be, and then the facilities team will go ahead and adjust the temperature for the room. That seems very popular, I'm not gonna lie. Coke's ah.com. What I really love about ah.com is that it's 61 different experiences, and they're not huge, but 61 small micro experiences all tied into under one brand. Every time you add an H to ah, up to 61, it would be a different experience. Plus there's a hub that you can go and explore these different little experiences. Madden Giferator. So during the football games on Sundays and Mondays and whatnot, they'll actually create a Madden version of the events on the field and then allow you to animate, or not animate, but add comments to that and post those GIFs and share those GIFs with friends. So you saw some of the examples. Mode. So we use Mode a lot, Chance and I, to look at what's happening with banner ads across not only our brands, but other brands. It's a great opportunity to see when an ad ran, what the creative looked like, how big the file was, what sites it was on. So it's a really good tool that anybody can use. Just go to mode.com, put in a brand, it'll show all the ads that have popped up. I mean, some of them go back to 2011 or 10. Twitter's testing purchase within your Twitter feed. So it gives the opportunity for somebody to sell a product. They're testing it with a few brands right now to kind of see how that will go. But you see within your feed, you can go ahead and click buy, and it takes you right to the ability to buy right in within Twitter. Pin conversation. So all you wonderful pinners out there that love Pinterest, there's actually a way to share pins directly to one individual or another, but also you can also message and have a conversation. So if you're collaborating on a project, you can send those pins and talk about how that came together. Your selfie is an ad. So we've got companies who are scanning your Instagram photos and picking out brands, logos, products, scenes, clothing, and so that they can resell that data back to us, so that we can use that for targeting our advertising appropriately. Hyperlapse. So this is a new app that recently came out. It's by Instagram. So if you don't know what a hyperlapse is, it's taking a video that's so long and it compresses it down into a shorter amount of time. Obviously speeds up the video to make the timing. The great thing about hyperlapse is that it has that stability control. So when you're doing stuff like what you see here, you're not bouncing up and down and getting seasick as you go. Urinal Man. So here's a urinal simulator. So you go to this site and it tests you on which urinal you would pick based upon the men or individuals at the urinal. So as you go through and it'll test different questions, and then it'll give you a grade. So I got a B-, so I got to work on my urinal skills, I guess. That's it.